Hi everyone, this is my first live video for Lumos Cairo, and I was thinking I'm going to start doing some videos about the conversations that I have in practice on a weekly basis. So this week's conversation has been a theme that has been it's a theme that runs through Network. And it's the theme that's been running through is about going to a place of ease, okay? So what most people do in life in general is that we find an area in our lives that we're not really very good at, and then we concentrate on it, okay? Because we think that if we are not good at something, then a really good idea is to keep practicing it and keep doing it until we get good at it, right? So let's see, like you can take me as an example, right? I am not very good at structure. As you can tell, I am doing a Facebook Live video at 1:26 on a Thursday, which isn't an amazing time for engagement. But you know what? The feeling took me and I thought I want to do something, so I'm going to do it. So this is the theme which is that sort of runs through Network as well, is go to the place of ease, okay? So for me, structure doesn't work. So if I structure something, if I say, right, I'm going to do things at this time, at this thing, then nothing seems to work out for me. But because it's something I'm not good at, because structuring things and planning things is something I'm not great at, I've always tried to do it. And it doesn't really work out very well because that's not where I sit. I sit in more of a feeling kind of place. So if I do things because it feels good, because it feels right to me, because, hey, the feeling has taken me, then the behavior comes and then the structure will come after that. So that's who I am as a person, okay? In Network, we call this the triad of change. So if you are someone who feels things, then it's good to do that and sit in that. And then the things that you aren't great at, the things that you aren't amazingly good at in your life, they will come. And it's another theme that happens in Network as well. So in sort of traditional chiropractic, we have always been taught to go to the places that don't move, the places of dis-ease, the places that are difficult, the places that maybe need a little bit of work. And you go to those places and you make them work, you make them move. So that's what traditional chiropractic is about. And that's what learning is about in schools, and that's what a lot of stuff in society is. You're not good at it, you go to it and you practice it and you work at it. So with Network, it's different though. We go to areas of the spine that are almost a bit more easy. They have a certain feel to them. We call those gateways in Network, but we go to those areas and we use what's going on in that area, the good stuff that's going on, and we use that and we use that to help your body move, and we use that to help you learn, and we use that to help the areas that maybe don't move to move a bit more. We say, hey, why don't we take that ease? Why don't we take that gentleness, that goodness, and and maybe try and teach the bits that don't work so well to work better. So it's something that I think we could probably take into our lives in general. Why not go to places of ease and sit in them instead of trying to figure out what our bad things are and then sitting around there? Because really, it kind of sucks if you try to live your life which is contrary to your true nature. So let's take me as an example, because I love stories and examples, and I like to feel things. So starting this clinic, right? My husband is a very structure-based person, and he loves lists, and he loves organization, and he loves calendars. You should see my calendar. So because he is very structure-based, I tried to be very structure-based as well. And starting off this clinic, he was like, well, what hours are you going to work? How long are your consults going to be? What are you going to charge? All the structure things. Literally, I said, I don't know, whatever I feel like doing. Maybe people can come in when they feel like it. They can pay whatever they feel like doing. They can be here as long as they feel like it. And eventually I'll just work it out. It'll all work out. So to a structure-based person, that sends them off because they cannot deal with not having structure. But for someone like me who's perception-based, I love that. So literally that's what I've done. Literally I have like made this clinic in a really feely kind of way, to allow my structure to come. And it's definitely coming. Like there are definitely appointment times, there are definitely structured fees, there are definitely structured things. But for me, that structure came after I felt it out a little bit. So that's my question for you is, where is the ease in your life? What are you good at? What do you like doing? Where do you sit? Are you someone who loves to have things planned and loves the structure of things? Or are you someone who likes to just feel things? Or are you a person who likes to just do things and not think about them and just do them? Because whatever you are, perhaps maybe you need to stick around in there and play in there and see what happens and see what changes in your life, and see what comes after you have been playing in that space for a while. So that is sort of what we've been talking about in the clinic this week, is where is your ease? Where is the ease in your life? And how can you live your life true, more to your true nature, and live in that ease? And if you did that, then perhaps, maybe then you could see where the things came. So for me, living in the feeling, living in the perception, living in doing what feels kind of good, that is where living in that ease allows allows my behavior to come, allows my structure to come. So that's what we've been talking about this week in clinic. So please leave me a comment with your thoughts about living in ease, and what you think about it. Or do you think we should? Do you think we should be doing things the old way and practicing in the areas that we're not good at? So yeah, leave me a comment, and yeah, I'd really like to chat to you about this. All right, guys, have a fantastic week. And next week, I will also be back at some stage, whenever I feel like it, talking about the things that we're talking in clinic, we'll be talking about in clinic next week. Don't know what that's going to be.